Hi guys, welcome to the channel of love. Okay, we're going to do a past, present and a future read today, and I'm going to use like magical fairy tale cards. Yes, magical fairy tale cards. Okay, I've got the Kawaii Tarot. These are about 2 years old. I did get them from Emily, but she doesn't really use them, so I thought we'd use them today. Sweet dreams ahead. Little button there. Looks like a button. Okay, so we're going to use these. Let's get them out. They want to come out and play. Little cute cards here. Okay. I don't know if they're up the right way. Maybe I won't look. That'll be fine. Well, I'll look at the bottom. Oh, or I'll look at that one. The Knight of Wands. Look at his little shield there. His coat of arms. What's he going to put on his shield? It's like his legacy. Are they up the right way? Page of Pentacles. Oh, they're all different ways around. Okay. We'll leave them like that. Let's just get rid of some of these boxes. I've got the fairy tarot cards. 6 of Summer on the bottom now. Okay, I'm not going to read them. You can have a look. Mermaids and Dolphins. Magical Unicorns. Romance Angels. Okay, so I felt like having a look into this, should we call it so-called fairy tale? Okay, where are we on this fairy tale? We know what fairy tales are like. There's always villains and heroes. There's always some dragon, monster, ogre, witch, evil stepmother. Okay. There's always a snake in these fairy tales. So where are we up to then? Well, let's have a look. Okay, I don't really want the oracle cards just yet. Are you seriously going to tower up like that? Okay. Let's have a drink. Oh, it's over that side today. Slurp my coffee. Okay, what cards do you want to start with? We're going to look into the past. Let's start with the Kawaii Tarot. Sweet days ahead. Did I say sweet dreams ahead? It says sweet days ahead. Okay, let's have a look at the past energy anyway. Mr. Divine Masculine. Past energy. Got the Ace of Pentacles. Did you lose a button? So it looked like... Look, it's on the back cover of the book. Okay, Ace of Pentacles. We know what the Ace of Pentacles is. It's the legacy. Okay, that the universe offers you. One little button here. Now, we've got the Three of Swords in reverse. We saw this card coming up yesterday. Okay, that's a broken heart. Loss. Past loss. Now, in the past, your heart's upside down. It's like you got stabbed in the heart from like underneath. It's definitely you. Look, monkeying around here. In reverse. I'm going to see if they've got some meanings for these cards. In reverse. They'll have meanings. Let's just have a look at what the meanings say. Woo. Oh my goodness, they do some spreads in here. The week ahead. Elemental spread. 3-card spread. That's what I feel I'm doing, but this is the past. Let's just carry on. What else is there? Right, we're looking for the Ace of Pentacles anyway. Okay. It says here, the Ace of Pentacles really starts off the minor arcana. Major arcana, no control. The universe kind of steps in, okay? These are major life events that happen to all of us. When it comes to the minor arcana, it's up to us. Okay, these are just the things that we come across in our daily lives, and we have a choice on how we respond and react to them. When things get a little bit out of control, the universe steps in with the major arcana, and forces change upon us. So we've got the aces. The aces are an offering from divine, an opportunity. It says stable ground, small wins, and earnings. So you've had small wins. I feel as if you've never really, this is a past energy, you never really felt love. Maybe only in small doses. Nothing really to make you feel like an emperor anyway. The Ace of Pentacles can be a sign of good health, luck, or prosperity. This is not a card of huge change. Rather, it speaks to small but solid gains that make a real difference. You feel grounded, rooted, and ready to go forward. Like all aces in the tarot, this card signifies the purest beginning of something. In this case, it's monetary gain. Although you won't see a huge amount of wealth fall into your lap, the Ace of Pentacles is an indicator that your hard work is paying off. You'll see small but sure wins soon. This card can be a positive sign in terms of changes in health. In some cases, this card can signify a family reunion or a reunion of closely connected people. What went on, Divine Masculine? Did you this is the past energy, so did you try again with these small offerings of love? I don't think it worked out very well, but seeing as it says here, this card can signify a family reunion or a reunion of closely connected people. This is your past. Let's look at this three of, they don't give us reverse meanings. So, Three of Swords. Heartbreak, war and pain in reverse. So I want to say intense. The Three of Swords is sometimes known as the war card, but it can also symbolise relationship heartbreak or any other mental anguish. Although the number 3 signifies creation, and this card is a descendant of the nurturing card of the Empress. That's interesting. Seeing as we've got you, the Emperor, in reverse. So although the number 3 signifies creation, and this card is a descendant of the nurturing card of the Empress, the Suit of Swords is about big movements and big changes. When something is created, something else must be destroyed. You may find this process very painful, but something beautiful will come from it. So I feel that, Divine Masculine, in the past you revisited trying to kind of build your life elsewhere. And I do feel that that was a knock-on effect from meeting the Divine Feminine. Okay. Like running away from the love. It's the intensity of the love from the Divine Feminine. We've got you in reverse, Mr. Emperor. We'll get to you in a minute. The sorrow is, okay, we're going to miss out this part. We're not going to miss out this part. If you have drawn this card, what hurts you may hurt you because, okay. If you have drawn this card, what hurts you may hurt most because it was not what you were expecting. The Three of Swords often encompasses unexpected reversals of fortune or sudden abandonment, rejection and betrayal. This sorrow is necessary for you at this moment. Without the pain, you would have no motivation to get through to the other side. The Three of Swords encourages you to challenge your negative thinking and instead see it as a symptom of a temporary unwell brain. Though life may seem meaningless at the moment, you shouldn't make any decisions at this time. This is a time of recovery. So it's the legacy here that was offered via the Divine Feminine, okay? You rejected it. And since then, really, you haven't really had much good luck. Your whole world seems to be falling apart. And we've got you in reverse as the Emperor. Major Arcana. Now, It does give us the Emperor reversed. They give us the major arcanas reversed. Divine Masculine, you are powerless. Abuse and distraction. You are powerless. You were powerless, Lucy. Okay. It just sounded quite dramatic. Powerless, abuse, distraction. Listen, it's in the past. Reverse, the Emperor can suggest that you are feeling powerless. There may be another person abusing their authoritative power, or that person could be you. If you believe you may be the one overusing power, find the source of your insecurity and do what it takes to fix it. To regain control of the situation, avoid being too rigid in your thinking. The Emperor reverse can also be a sign that you are having trouble with focus and personal discipline. It can be an indicator that you must try harder, or perhaps that you must avoid trying to take an authoritative role because it does not sit well with you. Look to surrounding cards to find out whether routine would give you greater freedom or less. Everyone is different. The Emperor reverse can also be a sign that a new authority will be entering your life soon. Well, seeing as that's a descendant of the Divine Feminine, we're turning you around. Okay, you can spin round. So should we have a look at the now energy? Very interesting. We'll come back to it. We'll delve a bit deeper, but let's look into the now energy. Oh, they're really long descriptions in there. They're good, aren't they? I think they're good. For what looks like a kid's pack of tarot, they kind of give a deeper explanation than most of the cards. Let's look into the present. It must have been love, seriously, but it's over now. It's a heartbreak now. Feeling powerless. This authoritative role, this could be you stepping into your authoritative role, Divine Masculine, or it's about allowing your Divine Feminine. I was going to say to take charge, but I'm not sure. I feel you're capable of taking charge. But, okay, let's have a look at your... Okay, Eight of Swords in reverse. The Knight of Swords in reverse. And the Five of Cups in reverse. For the present, what do these mean? Eight of Swords. How does the Swords give me reverse meanings? Are you sure the Three of Swords didn't have a reverse meaning? I think it might have done. I think I might have actually have just totally ignored what the Three of Swords in reverse is. Oh, jeez. Here we are. It does give us reverse meanings. Divine Masculine, it says optimism, recovery and forgiveness. The Three of Swords reversed in a reading can indicate that you are on the road to recovery after a difficult time. You have been exercising a cautious optimism and, congratulations, that energy is now at last starting to return to you. Continue to count your blessings and thank the universe for the people who support you. This situation has affected you deeply, but thankfully you are seeing the silver lining and finding other things in your life to be happy about. Awesome. Let's have a look at the present then. I'm glad that we found that. So you've been getting over this, Divine Masculine. What have you been getting over? Oh, what a reading. Eight of Swords reversed. Escape, coupe, and clear-headedness. The Eight of Swords reversed can appear when you are feeling as though your head has recently been cleared of fog. Hey, this is the present energy. To get this strong vision, you may have flipped an important power dynamic in your life. I wondered if whether or not you were being controlled where you were, like you wasn't really in charge of your life, someone else was kind of controlling you. And I felt like you would return to this unit to try and reconcile it. Try again. Take back your power maybe. Do things differently. Start afresh. I feel it just brought you more heartache. So it's like you took back your power. Okay. To get this strong vision, you may have flipped an important power dynamic in your life. What once controlled you now fuels you. You are headed towards a space with lots of freedom, choice and room to move. That sounds good, Divine Masculine. We've got the Knight of Swords in reverse. Let's have a look. We've got scatteredness, recklessness and anger. You've got this as well? Jeez. The Knight of Swords reversed has an inclination towards irritability in the form of bullying or cruelty. Oh, you're really standing your ground. You're irritated by anyone who tries to put you down. Okay, it says that she tends to be very ambitious, almost ruthless, but she is scatterbrained and disorganised and has no regard for the consequences of any of her actions. This, I feel, could be the karmic partner that you were dealing with. And you're feeling, either she's feeling very irritated with you, you're feeling irritated with her, the fog's lift, you're taking back your power, Divine Masculine. It feels like right now, you're taking back your power and you're putting your foot down. Okay. So she tends to be very ambitious, almost ruthless, but she is scatterbrained and disorganised and has no regard for the consequences of any of her actions. As such, the odds are stacked against the Knight of Swords reversed. If this card represents another person in your life, stay far away. Okay. If this card represents you trying to find balance by moving more slowly, I feel like it mentioned it's a she. I don't feel it's your Divine Feminine. Okay. Scatterbrained, disorganised and has no regard for the consequences of any of her actions. That doesn't really sound like the Divine Feminine's traits. Okay. 5 of Cups. Let's have a look. In reverse. This just got interesting, look. Bottling up emotion, moving on and acceptance. The 5 of Cups may appear when you have been overly concerned with appearances. I feel like I can't say that word correctly. Appearances, and have denied yourself healthy emotions, such as mourning. If that is so, the reverse 5 of Cups in a reading suggests that you should find a healthy outlet, such as exercise or talking to a loved one. Reverse cards indicate an imbalance, so something has to change. In some cases, the 5 of Cups reverse shows up when you have been working on moving on. Fortunately, this card reverse will tell you the bad feelings are retreating and you will soon reach acceptance. Feels like very much like the doom and gloom's lifting here, Divine Masculine. Do you want to look into the future then? Let's do it. So let's see if we can kind of keep the story going. Let's not lose the flow. So in the past, it feels very much as if you didn't go towards the Divine Feminine and you decided to work on a commitment elsewhere. This caused a lot of heartache, and it felt as if your power was taken away from you via someone else. Now, in the present moment, we've got you, the fog's cleared. You're feeling irritated. Hi, Mr. Fly. You're feeling irritated by, it feels like a feminine within your life. And it feels very much as if you want to get as far away from them as possible. We've got the King of Swords in reverse. The Sun in reverse. You know, the only card that came out was a Legacy. Upright, unless we have one now, but it was just the Legacy that was the right way round. Everything else looks a bit screwed up. The 8 of Cups. Oh no, they might be wands. They're 8 of wands, they're lollipops, sorry. I'm going to read these in reverse. This is looking into the future, Divine Masculine. The King of Swords in reverse. Oh, it's the very last card. So that's interesting because I said the only card that was upright. That's how we want it to look, all right? The back cover. But you're here on the very last page of the Minor Arcana. Okay. It says abuse, misuse of power and tyranny. The King of Swords reverse can be tyrannical. That sounds quite good. Tyrannical in his approach to leadership. Prone to acts of anger and aggression, this king becomes almost abusive when you challenge his authority. Ooh, holy shit. He likely brings down his entire team's morale. This card reverse can also suggest abusing one's authoritative power. He likes to manipulate situations so that he is never at fault and ends up making you feel crazy for speaking up. With the King of Swords reversed, there is no winning. You must break away. You are really irritating, Divine Masculine, this other person that you're with. It's like the knock-on effect is it feels like going into the future because at the moment you're trying to deal with this emotional loss. So going into the future, which is like now, it's always the now, okay? So this can be like in an hour's time, as in with the future. It could be in a week's time, a month's time. It's just in the future. And it feels like actually your energy is like affecting the whole household. It's like you are taking no shit. You've had to switch your power around like to such a high degree from like not really being authoritative at all, as if everyone's like, holy shit, what's kind of happened to him? And it's like you've taken back your power. And at the moment, there's this I do not give a shit energy. You've got the Sun in reverse. Hopelessness, darkness and depression. Jeez. Do you have another dark night of the soul to go through, Divine Masculine? Let's make it a quick one then. You don't want to stay in them for too long. They don't last that long either. I mean, seriously, they can last a couple of hours if you can sort your way through it, or a few days, but I don't feel you're going to be months in this energy. But you are going through this. I feel this energy is actually going to get you out of your shit, okay, away from the dragon, the witch, the wicked witch. Let's read the Sun reversed. Hopelessness, darkness and depression. Reversed, the Sun is still a positive card because it shows that there is some light coming through, though clouds... Oh, through? That doesn't make sense. They're coming through, though clouds that may be blocking your view. I feel they've just put through and though in the same sentence, and I think they just mean through. Okay. What's being thrown? Reverse the Sun is still a positive card because it shows that there is some light coming through clouds that may be blocking your view. It may be a sign that you have been depressed. Surely we can see that. I was going to say, surely not. Listen, it's a very depressive energy here. You need to snap out of it. I know it's not easy to snap out of it, but you will snap out of it. With aggression, it looks like, it feels like you're so angry and irritated with yourself that you're going to take it out on everyone. Okay, it can be a sign that you have been depressed, but try not to blame yourself for this negative mood. We all go through periods of darkness. It's vital to remain connected and grateful to the world and all it provides you, like the warmth of the sun. 8 of Wands in reverse. Pacing yourself, delay and being overly busy. Reverse the 8 of Wands can suggest that you are feeling overwhelmed. Excuse me. There may be too much going on, or perhaps you have put too much on your plate. If you believe you have taken on too much, find the source of what makes you commit to too many things and do what it takes to fix it. To regain control of the situation, avoid adding more to your workload. When the 8 of Wands reverse shows up in a reading, it can warn of significant delays. So it's really dependent upon how long it takes for you to fix this divine masculine. You've been working way too hard, and it feels very much as if it's all for this negative feminine energy here. It feels like if you don't put in the work, if you don't kind of show up, you're in trouble. What is your purpose in this situation? Okay, the bottom of the deck is a Six of Cups in reverse. This is definitely I'm not going to say it's a love that's dying, but these love hearts coming to the ground. This is you just trying to, I don't know, it's a bit too much. I think I picked that up yesterday about it being a bit too much hassle. It's a bit too much for you to deal with, but you need to deal with it. Okay. And as I said that, I was looking at the major arcana that's on the table, and there's only one. No, there's you as well, sorry, Divine Masculine, the Emperor. And you're both in reverse. You need to deal with this. The Emperor needs to deal with this reverse Sun energy. It's your energy, the Divine Masculine. You're of the Sun, so you're the perfect candidate to do it. Six of Cups. In reverse. Worry. Interesting, it says rumination. It just reminds me of Rumi. Rumination and bitterness. I don't know what rumination means, but we're going to get a Rumi card apparently. The Six of Cups reversed in a tarot reading is a telltale sign of being stuck in the past. Whether you are clinging to outdated modes of thought for comfort or reliving the things you said or did wrong, there's something you need to let go of so you can continue on your journey. Because the Six of Cups relates to card 6, the Lovers, there is a choice to be made. The reverse Six of Cups card features 6 cups turned upside down. There is a message of loss and bitterness due to that loss. Because of the nature of reverse cards, the antidote to the imbalance is likely to be found in reading of the upright card. For this card, it's reconnecting with your inner child. What's something your inner child loves doing that you've been neglecting? What does your inner child love to do? Because it wants to do that. You've been neglecting your inner child. So it says to actually read the upright meaning is the antidote. I'm not doing it for all those. We will for the Six of Cups. Nostalgia, sentiment and old friendship. The Six of Cups, like all 6 cards, means a restoration of balance and harmony after a tumultuous and rocky new start. The Six of Cups can represent returning to an old environment that can help you reconnect with your inner child. In career readings, this card can suggest that a childlike attitude of play may be beneficial for you. Not finger painting, but having fun in coming up with creative solutions. That sounds like that will do the job, Divine Masculine. Because of the Six of Cups is a cup card, this card is bound up in your emotions. In this case, the emotion is happiness, but not just any happiness, a familiar happiness. This card is one that can represent an old friend or old passion coming back and adding joy to your life. Well, I feel that you did go back to something, didn't add joy to your life. That wasn't in the direction of the legacy. You've kind of, since the legacy's been offered to you, your life's been upside down. Not much more to say. Now, how am I going to use these? Well, there's probably loads more to say. Let's use these Fairy Tarot. The Three of Summer. It was news worth celebrating, announcements such as weddings, graduations or births and friends you can cherish. The Divine Feminine here. The Legacy. She was the offer. It was news worth celebrating. Did you celebrate it? I don't think so. I think it turned your life upside down, this offer. Announcements such as weddings, graduations or births and friends to cherish. And you went in the opposite direction, Divine Masculine. Now the Three of Summer, the Three of Cups and the Three of Swords both indicate a third party situation. So you was already in a committed relationship and you met the Divine Feminine then. That will also indicate the Six of Cups where it says, an old flame, an old love. It spoke about the lovers as well on here. A lover's a lover. Okay. So it does really speak of a third party situation. This was a burden. Ask for help from others, all work and no play, being weighed down by too many responsibilities. So it feels very much as if you just did not want this in your life, divine masculine. It was just, whoa. Ask for help from others, all work and no play, being weighed down by too many responsibilities. And I feel that the divine feminine, or the thought of the divine feminine, it scared you. And you focused then and put yourself really into work. I felt like maybe you were seeing her everywhere. It's like you can't really escape her. Little fairies now. Then we've got you in reverse. And it's like you know you're monkeying around. And that's what's bothering you, is your own behaviour. It said about keep going over words that you keep saying to yourself, or things that you said, or things that you've done. You can't change your past. You can live in the now. You've got the King of Spring. King of Wands, innovative, inspiring, wise and theatrical. A financial windfall. Your leadership skills are needed now, an unexpected supporter of your cause. That wasn't you, divine masculine. That was what was being offered to you that you turned down. The King of Spring is the counterpart to the divine feminine, the Queen of Spring, the Queen of Wands. You could have had your financial windfall a long time ago. Your leadership skills are needed now. They were. I felt here as if, when I picked up on the first thing, it said, ask for help from others. And I feel your divine feminine really wanted you around. She found your help and support enjoyable. I was going to say beneficial. Very much as if, you were her muse. So the financial abundance could have came. It could have come. And gone as quickly as that. Your leadership skills are needed now, an unexpected supporter of your cause. And maybe it did take you by surprise. It was unexpected. But you most definitely didn't support the divine feminine. It's like you went off to support another cause. Okay, so in the present we've got the Eight of Swords in reverse. It says that the fog has been lifted because the other cause that you went to support looks like they drained all your power. It was quite heartbreaking. It broke your heart more. And now you're suffering from depression and emotional loss. So, Eight of Swords in reverse, the fog lifts. Eight of Winter, divine feminine here. And because the divine feminine's been encouraging you, saying you have what it takes if only you believe in yourself. Thinking that you're powerless when you're not, a lack of self-confidence that keeps you from getting what you want. And that's what you realise. Is that actually you did hand your power over to someone else. And that you realise you do lack confidence and you're quite depressed. It's quite a depressing story. I did ask whereabouts we were on the fairy tale. Let's look at this Knight of Swords because it was coming up that you're really irritated. With life maybe, with yourself. Especially with this karmic partner that you thought was a worthy cause. King of Winter. Knowledgeable, experienced, fair-minded and unemotional. So now you've got strict. Get advice from someone professional and objective, public speaking, unemotional relationships. I feel like you don't really care too much about what you're saying, just like this one. Doesn't think about the consequences of her actions. It feels like you're playing the same game. Get advice from someone professional and objective. Feels a bit like revenge here. You could have the court of law involved. Public speaking. Sounds very much as if you're trying to put your case across. Okay. Unemotional relationships. There's no love here. You're experienced. I feel like the divine masculine, you feel as if, as I felt, how many times have you had your heart broken? Right, okay, let's move on. 5 of Cups. This is the current energy, guys. A lot of swords out. 8 of Swords, King of Swords. I just realised the 8 of Swords have clarified itself. It said that flogging a dead horse. That's what you're doing, trying to flog a dead horse. How much do you think you're going to get for that? How worthy is that? How worthy is that? It's like you had like the abundance offered to you. And okay, you rejected it. Now you're trying to flog a dead horse? Seriously. 5 of Cups in reverse. King of Summer. Honourable, devoted, mature and warm-hearted. A romantic partner you can trust. Well, 5 of Cups in reverse. That's not really someone that you can trust, is it, this person? You can't trust them as far as you can throw that dead horse, okay? It's dead. I can see here that it's dead, or it's going to be. I'm hoping not quite literally, okay, guys? But the relationship is. A romantic partner you can trust. Look at the balance here. Looks like someone's spitting out blood. A romantic partner you can trust. Excellent advice that comes from the heart. Getting involved in a cultural or creative endeavour. That is your plan. And that's kind of like how you've ended like the now energy. So moving into the future. Geez, you're really aggressive. Taking back your power. Especially changing the dynamics in the environment that you're actually residing in at the moment. Princess of Autumn. Studious, responsible, cheerful and mischievous. So, Divine Masculine, you're really doing what you want to do, whatever you please. Happy news about your career, promotions or scholarships. Well thought out plans that go perfectly, needing a little push to get along. So you've been studying, it says here that you're knowledgeable, okay? So you do know what you're doing, you just got to get yourself out of the mess that you're in. Try putting down that horse. And stop trying to flog that. Okay. The Sun in reverse. 3 of Winter, so here's that heartache. It just keeps coming up, the 3 of Swords. The Divine Feminine, it looks like she's got those swords here. Look, here you are, the bear. It's like Father Christmas. Okay, it's your lucky day. It's like it feels like it's Christmas morning here. Those icicles. It's I felt very much about you allowing the Divine Feminine to like take over in some way, and I think that's to assist with your healing once the bears come out of the cave. It's like you do not need to be alone. Reach out to others for assistance. Oh, and we've got the Emperor. There we are. There you are. You've got the world, you've got your heart there. And you're looking for somebody, a romantic partner you can trust. You're just finding it hard to trust at the minute. Okay, reach out to others for comfort and love, Divine Masculine. You will grow stronger from this situation. Sadness that will heal with time. So, this is moving into the past, into the future. Leave that in the past, move into the future. It looks like you're kind of handing it over to the Divine Feminine. Like you're asking for her assistance. Use logic and structure to increase your success. So you do kind of see that everything's gone downhill since you rejected like the legacy, the offer. Get organised, a firm but compassionate leader. And that's what you really need to work on. And the Divine Feminine will help you with that. She'll help you regain your power and sustain it. Okay. I've got cards here. We're going to use these 1, 2, 3, 6 cards for the 8 of Wands. Could indicate long delays if you don't choose to fix this. And it looks like the way that you fix it is to reach out to the Divine Feminine. Hand over some of your power to her. because it feels like it's a very stubbornness and aggression, very stroppy, irritated. And I feel if you reach out a hand for a helping hand from your Divine Feminine, she's going to be able to assist with a lot of that inner turmoil. It seems that's what the block is. And it's up to you whether or not you want to try that approach and see if it actually does help you to feel better and turn your life around. Okay, let's have a look at what you think to that then. Strength. The grace and inner strength needed to overcome challenges, the power of kindness and forgiveness, time to embrace how wonderful you are. You are partners in crime, mischievous partners in crime. You and your Divine Feminine, okay? It is part of her role, Divine Masculine. It's part of both of your role. It's to be there to help and support each other. That's not a sign of weakness, that's a sign of true power. Is to allow yourself to be vulnerable and allow yourself to be helped by the one person that you do know will be able to help you. Strength, card number 11. Ace of Summer, unconditional love. The Ace of Cups. Open your heart to love, the beginning of a new intimate relationship or the rebirth of a current one, the awakening of psychic abilities or spiritual epiphanies. You will know, Divine Masculine, what to do. It's just whether or not you're actually following the guidance that's being given to you, because it feels very much as if you're very busy working and trying to distract yourself from this. Six of Autumn. Okay, the Six of Pentacles. The good you do comes back to you. An unexpected inflow of money. Borrowing wisely. I don't know what I'm going to say. Borrowing wisely or repaying a debt. Bringing that balance, Divine Masculine. Okay, really balancing things out now. The good you do comes back to you. An unexpected inflow of money. If you're struggling, it's worth a go to reach out to your Divine Feminine and see if that turns it all around afterwards. It's amazing what a dose of the Divine Feminine's energy can do for you. Okay, but you already know that. 3 of Spring. Plan your next Plan your next steps with an eye to the long term. Have patience. There are more good things to come. Satisfaction from a job well done. Have patience. There are better things, good things to come. There are more good things to come, Divine Masculine, but you need to get yourself out of this slump. 9 of Summer. Wishes come true. Dreams fulfilled. A magical time of life. Bibbidi bobbidi boo. Call on your Divine Feminine here, your fairy godmother. And we have the 5 of Autumn. Well, it looks like a masculine here. Very much feels about you, Divine Masculine, wanting to do good, be a good person. You understand that does come back to you. I don't feel as if you feel you're being a very nice person at the moment. So you need to get out of there, because this karmic energy is very intoxicating, and it's having an impact on the whole environment that you're around. So not only is it going to be damaging for you, it's going to be damaging for all those. It's a very karmic, toxic energy that you've surrounded yourself within. Divine Masculine, the 5 of Pentacles, that's a transition. Reach out to others for assistance. It's poor timing for a career change. Stop trying to flog a dead horse. Feeling challenged by money issues. We'll read this card. Okay. You're putting more pressure on you because of the current affairs. That's exactly it, current affairs. Well, maybe affairs of the past. I'm talking then about like the third party situation, the lover. It's about current affairs, affairs of the past, looking into the future. 5 of Autumn. Let's have a look. Where is Autumn here? When times feel challenging to you, there's always a way to receive help. Ask for divine guidance. God, the angels and the fairies are continuously nearby, awaiting your request for assistance. Help can just suddenly appear and provide you with what you need. Look for signs regarding how to proceed next. Magical messages appear at every turn, in every moment of every day, if only you ask for them to be made clear. By focusing on the negative or the things in your life that make you unhappy, you set yourself on the path for more difficulties to arise. These are called self-fulfilling prophecies. Keep your thoughts positive and focused on that which you do want. A little boy fairy has the wisdom to ask for help when he needs it. Do you, Divine Masculine? Do you have the wisdom to ask for help when you need it? Additional meanings of this card: feeling challenged by money issues, poor timing for a career change, believing that you're alone when you're not, and health concerns. Interesting, just this poor timing for a career change. And watch out for this, by focusing on the negative or the things in your life that make you unhappy, you set yourself on the path for more difficulties to arise. These are called self-fulfilling prophecies. Look at the prophecy, the legacy that was offered to you at the start of this reading in the past. You don't want that. Not for yourself and not for those around you. Okay. What's the day today? Thursday. Be nice to wrap this up by the weekend. You don't want a weekend living in this energy. Like that card just said, you know, change can happen. Help can just turn up around the corner any time of the day. Okay. Well, I'm just going to get some oracle now on the whole reading. I feel like I'm being tickled here. Look, I haven't even had Jasper on my lap or anything to take me in his hair. Okay, should we have a look and see what the magical unicorns want to say? Whoop! I did ask, didn't I? Where we was on this fairy tale. This so-called fairy tale. Listen. It's moving in the right direction. If you allow it to, will you move in the right direction? Wow. Let's see what the unicorns want to say. Just be yourself. You're a great person. Enjoy being yourself. Seriously. That's who the Divine Feminine fell in love with. Do you remember who she fell in love with? Do you remember who you were when she fell in love with you? I know the Divine Feminines have been pondering on that question. Who was I when I attracted my Divine Masculine in? Who was you, Divine Masculine? Okay. You were just you. You felt like you were at home. There was no pretense. You were confident. Just this feeling of, it was a newness. It was different and it scared you. So just be yourself. You can't go wrong then, can you? Let's get to the J's then. Sometimes you may worry. Let's just wait for Mr. Postman to come. What we got today? Broadband. Virgin broadband. Broadband. I make you feel like you're a virgin again. Yeah, that's what it feels like. It's all new. When divine counterparts come together, it might as well be like for the first time. Okay. Just sort the hair out a bit. So we've got virgin broadband. Lost my place. Sometimes you may worry whether other people like you. At those times you may pretend to be someone other than yourself. For example, you may try to act, talk or dress like someone you admire. This card says that you're great right now. You don't need to act like anyone else. In fact, things will go a lot better and you'll feel happier if you'll just be yourself. The problems may not be with you, but with the people around you. Perhaps they're trying to change you. Change is a part of life, and there may be behaviours that you can improve upon within yourself, but be sure that you're not trying to change into a different person. And also know that true friends love you as you are and won't try to change you into someone new. True friends will ask you to stop dangerous behaviours, but they won't try to change you in ways that make you feel bad about yourself. So spend your time with true friends instead of with people who don't understand you. This card also says that things go better when you trust your intuition. You already know what to do in your heart. Trust this inner truth and act upon it. Great inventions, books and businesses are born when someone follows their own inner voice. You too are here to make a positive difference in this world, and the best way to do so is by being true to yourself. It's gone a bit dark in here. Bring me sunshine all the while. Shall we look what the romance angels want to say? In this world where we live, there could be more happiness. Bring me sunshine, bring me laughter, bring me joy. Very soon, okay. Clearly decide what you want so that it comes to you now. That's what it says. Although it says very soon, when's very soon? When's the future? Like now? 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 Clearly decide what you want so that it comes to you now. Let's read it. Bring the sunshine then, very soon. Patience, dear one. This card asks you, what do you want? And demands very clear and specific answers. Just like putting in your order at a restaurant, the universe has been listening to your thoughts and feelings about your love life and has brought you what you asked for. When you complain about what served to you, it's only because you placed an unclear order. I won't touch. Keep looking at this legacy that was offered in the past. You put in an unclear order, so you need to get clear now. As soon as you are perfectly straightforward, it is quite straightforward. What do you want? Happiness, love, laughter, joy? As soon as you are perfectly straightforward about what it is you desire, it comes to you upon the wings of angels in an instant. You drew this card because it's time for you to get clear and honest with yourself and formulate your request with faith and optimism. Trust your feelings and make decisions for yourself about what's best for you. What's best for you, Divine Masculine? Scariest question ever, isn't it? Mother healing. You're not allowing yourself to receive, okay? Mother healing. As your feelings towards your mother heal, your desires manifest more rapidly and accurately. You've been putting in a misplaced order. It wasn't clear. An unclear order you put in. Mother healing's a big one, guys, for and you've got some inner child healing to go on. You need to tap into your inner child. Your inner child wants to have fun. What did your, child like you, the child version of you, like to do when you were younger? Because it wants to do that. Mother healing. It's gone ever so dark in here. As your feelings towards your mother heal, your desires manifest more rapidly and accurately. By drawing this card, Heaven asks you to release some remaining mother issues. Give the entire situation to Heaven. You do need to listen to this one, Divine Masculines. By drawing this card, Heaven asks you to release some remaining mother issues. Give the entire situation to Heaven, knowing that everything is in the hands of infinite spirit. The situation may heal in unexpected ways. Be unconcerned with how it heals and be vigilant in releasing any lower energies connected to your mother that could interfere with your life's mission. By releasing any mother issues to Heaven, your heart opens further to accepting joy and blessings into your life. Your mother benefits when you're happy, whether or not she's consciously aware of it. Be willing to forgive and release old issues relating to yourself, your mother, mother figures, or anyone connected to your mother. By clearing your inner house, you invite new love, opportunities, abundance, and healing energy to enter your life. I want to get another one from the unicorns and dolphins. They're not unicorns, sorry, mermaids and dolphins. Music for manifesting. To manifest rapidly, think of your desire while you chant, hum, sing, or play music. You know, Divine loves laughter, dancing, singing, music. Absolutely, like, adores it. Divine just loves it when you bang up the tunes and you get yourself in this happy vibe, okay? And you sing and you laugh and you dance. Like, that's a very high vibration to be in, okay? And very beneficial. So, music is a powerful ally on your spiritual path as it serves to boost your manifestation powers. Music is part of the invisible realm and is of the higher frequency than that of the physical plane. It wraps us in a protective shield to guard us from negative energies. It also lifts our emotions and thoughts to joyful levels. So smack anyone's hand that goes to turn down your music. Put your headphones in. By drawing this card, you're urged to play any type of music that suits your mood as often as possible. Move your body to the music and breathe in deeply as you listen to it, drawing in the energy of each note. Use music as a manifestation tool. First, sit quietly and think of your desire. Imagine that your dream has already come true and feel that reality in your stomach as warmth, peace, excitement, or security. Feel gratitude in your heart. As you enjoy these feelings, begin to chant, hum, or sing. This self-made music sends your manifestation into the ethers where it coagulates into tangible reality. Okay, what else have we got on the table? I believe we've just got the Oracle of the Fairies, and then I'm going to rumination it out of here. I'm singing, we're in the money, we're in the money. Got pure intention. We're going to get out there with them dandelions again. Okay. Again, we should be doing it all the time, every time we see a dandelion. The Fairy of Manifestation will help you to use your wishes wisely. Manifest your heart's desire with pure intention and for the highest good of all. Wow. It felt like that. Did you see that light just kind of like move itself across the picture? Pure intention. The fairies are usually very happy and willing to help us manifest our wishes, as long as these are both from our heart and not for selfish reasons. It's also important that your wishes don't impose on the free will of others, and that your wishes are for the highest good of all concerned, including the fairies. This means tuning into your inner wisdom. If it feels right, you can also call on the Fairy of Manifestation to supercharge your wish. Now, if it feels right, okay? So you're tapping into your inner wisdom, and then if this wish that you have, it feels, right, you can also call on the Fairy of Manifestation to supercharge your wish. Clearly decide what you want so that it comes to you now. Here's a wonderful wishing technique using dandelion seed heads, which are full of wishes just waiting to be carried into the air, fueled by your wise and wishful intent. Hold one of the fluffy seed heads to your heart and visualise your wish. Imagine that your wish has already come true, including your thoughts, feelings and emotions when the wish has been fulfilled. Then take a deep breath, fueled by your wish, and blow the seeds into the air. Know the wish seeds will be collected and protected by a sylph wish guardian, one of many tiny fairies who dwell in the air. The sylph will take your wish to the Queen of the Sylphs and ask her to manifest it for you. It's important to give thanks to the sylphs once you've blown your wishes away. The beauty of making wishes in this way is that you're also helping the plant to spread its seeds far and wide. When you help nature, you automatically assist the fairies too. So this is a wise way to create a win-win situation for them and you. Perfect. Let's get this Rumi message. Okay. So we've got the Lionsgate portal. Woo! In 2 days, 8/8. Okay. Very important time, guys, to put your pure intentions for manifesting, guys. Not just for ourselves, but for the whole as a collective. I know which cards I want to get, so you can all go back in. Sacred Phoenix Heart, card number 21. It's like, don't miss this Lionsgate, this opportunity that's coming up. Under the cover of blood, let's see if I can get okay, that's good. Under the cover of blood, love veils many rose gardens. In total faith, love tenderly guides every lover to the garden of the heart. Reason says, the world is limited in 6 directions. There is no way out. And love says, there is a way, and I have travelled it many times. Rumi. How I adore your defiant, rebellious heart. It knows that what for the mind is an end, is for the heart simply another match to ignite the sacred flames. It eats of love until it is filled, and then becomes hungry again and eats some more, and again and again. It eats of love until it is so full, it must simply explode into a sacred fire of passion. It bursts, incapable of sustaining old consciousness in the expanse of blessings unlimited, lavished upon it through the great beloved's affection. It would be like attempting to fit an ocean in a teacup, so it does not. It bursts forth like a dying star into a spectacular radiance, only to be reborn again, new and hungry for the next feeding frenzy in love's great banquet. How I adore your defiant, spectacular heart. Love guides us through travails that seem improbable, if not impossible. It does not shy away from any challenge, from any cause. It cannot. It is just love's way. Love says to us there is always another way. You are receiving this guidance now. Perhaps you are scratching your head quizzically, or are in deepest despair because you appear to have met a dead end, a frowning no, or a dismissive laugh upon your quest to bring love alive. So then, do you choose to believe in love or in the death of sorts your heart faces? Your heart shall rally. I choose death because that is the portal to new life. 8/8. And so it is wise, you see, but you must be brave. To be burned in love, by love, for love, will involve endurance of pain, but it will also place it in context. It is the shorter pain that is not compounded by erroneous thinking. That pain comes and goes quite quickly when you realise that love is simply, playfully smacking your wrist and simply saying, not that way, beloved. There are great pitfalls on that path. Come, take this one, where there shall be wine and dancing. So you are guided to accept the closed doors, the death, the pain, and to let it become tinder for your fire. Cry whatever tears need to be cried so your tinder can be dry and ready to create the sparks your heart needs. That sacred phoenix, ready to die into life within you, is hungry for the fire. Let it feast so it can fulfill its potential, its divine destiny, and become born again into new form, more divinely aligned and alive than ever before. This oracle comes with a message for you. You may feel as though you have been wandering in a desert for many years with no oasis in sight. You might have been through darkness, through trials, endured confusion and uncertainty as you sought for your truth, sought divine revelation, and sought your purpose to confirm your plans. Seek no more. The answers are now given, or very soon will be, and this life, the passion, the purpose, it doesn't say this life. It says the life. The answers are now given, or very soon will be, and the life, the passion, the purpose, it will all come to you in clarity. Does life need to be grasped for? It is bestowed according to grace and destiny. It need not be sought so much as received. The spiritual destiny that calls your soul. The spiritual destiny that calls your soul, even whilst you may feel your bodily ears are deaf to the call, makes your heart leap. It is as though hearing the beloved's voice and stirring an ancient memory of love so powerful moves you, even without you necessarily understanding how or why. So let the life come to you. Be prepared to let the old version of your life pass away into the new life now being born. What does this mean? It means letting go of your striving, your opinions, your doubts, your despair and your fears. Life wants to happen through you, blazing angel. You don't have to do much other than get out of your own way. Love is your nature. Let it flourish and life shall unfold accordingly. So nervous, Divine Masculine. Okay. This card brings a particular message regarding divine timing, that oh so significant factor in our dreams coming to life. Your time is fast approaching. It may even be now. It may seem less likely to you. There may be great darkness or confusion, and yet the unveiling of the new dawn is closest to the deepest, darkest of nights. Do not turn back or away from your progress. Your very next steps shall be upon hallowed ground, rendered gold by the rays of the rising sun. Okay, Divine Masculine, I'm going to read you this sacred honouring ritual, and then I'm going to go after I got you got this cards. Okay. Place your hands on your heart and say, this sacred phoenix heart is blessed. Through every loss, every grief and sadness, every morning, this heart grows strong, ready to ignite into new life, into the dance that is not the funeral procession, but the rite of spring. This heart is ready to leap with new life, to be infused with joy of innocence and the passion of deepest devotion. How I trust my heart to lead me, guided by the inner voice of love, through all that could possibly be. I am safe, this heart knows the way, and I follow it faithfully now into the light of a new day. Through sacred grace, so be it. Place your hands in prayer and close your eyes. Imagine there is love in your heart and that you can send a gentle acknowledgement of that love from your mind to your heart. As you bow your head towards your hands, imagine you are mentally bowing to the greatness of your heart and the love it honours. You have completed your sacred honouring ritual. The next card is the lion and the deer. Okay. The comeback is always stronger than the setback. I believe that's always. Okay, Divine Masculine, let's leave today's reading with you got this card. Just this one and the bottom, okay. Believe in yourself and you will be unstoppable. Be bright and be happy. You should shine. Guys, have yourself a fantastic day and I will catch up with you soon. Okay, take care. Much love. Bye for now.